Jennifer here for a little bit of yoga today. I thought we'd do a little bit of Star Wars yoga. I've got my Star Wars t-shirt on. I have my cappuccino, which isn't very Star Wars-y, but we'll pretend that there's blue milk all frothed up inside of it. I have baby Yoda, and I have here the dark side, and the light side, I think, just walked out of frame. So, of course, you're gonna need a mat, a nice open space, and something to use to stretch your hammies with. So just a nice, easy, gentle session today. You, me, and our little Star Wars theme, right? I won't make too many jokes. But go ahead and get cozy and let's get going. I think the dark side's about to cuddle into his box for a little nap. Alrighty, there we go. So, as usual, you make any adjustments that you need to in order to be cozy, and we will get going, right? So, hands parked on those knees, lift up tall, ears to the sky, a nice, long, straight spinal column. Let's take in a deep breath, inhale, and then go ahead and exhale. Exhale all the stress of your day. Exhale all the stress, all the worry of whatever lies ahead. The next hour, we are just going to focus on our mat, on our space. Maybe a little shorter, we'll see. But either way, you are breathing, your spine is tall. We are just here in our space. Good. Take that chin, dip it right on down to your chest. Continue to breathe. Lift that chin up to the sky. Bring it back to the center, turn the head to one side. And to the other side. Lovely. Let's go ahead and roll that chin down towards the chest once again, and maybe just gently turn the head a little from side to side. Just to make sure we're releasing the tension in the back of the neck. That head back up to the top. Very nice. Take your hands and let's just maybe park your hands here on your glutes or on your lower back. We're going to take your elbows and squeeze them together, open up that chest and look up to the sky. So really open up that heart center and breathe here. Lovely. Slide those hands right down to your knees, drop your chin to your chest and find your seated cat stretch. Give yourself a little rotation to the side, just a little slumping swami pose. And then we'll come through the center to the other side. Good, back to the center, lift up tall, and let's do a little bit more of that rotation, but do lift up long and tall right through that spine. Try not to hinge forward, but you're just nice and straight. Good. So just gently, you can leave your hands on your knees or you can flow them side to side. But we're just going to inhale to one side and exhale to the other. So inhale and exhale. It doesn't have to be big, not at all. Let's go ahead and come on around to that first side, and let's just make this a little bit stronger of a twist. So I'm going to bring this hand here to the outside of my knee and just give it a little rotation to that first side. Good. Come on through the center, rotate to the other side. to the center. Flip those hands right to your heart at Namaste, and we're gonna do just a little gentle seated sun salutation. First, let's give it a little ankle dip. So take your right elbow and dip over to that right thigh. Just push that left elbow up to the sky gently and easily. And we'll come on up through the center, dip to the other side. Nice, to the center, interlace those fingers, press those palms out in front of you, really reach out and get that nice stretch into that upper back, into that neck. You can wiggle your head a little if that feels nice. Good, release those hands, point those index fingers forward, lift the arms up overhead, reach tall, lifty, lifty, give it a little dip, a little seated half moon. And the other side. Good, up to the top. Lower those hands right to your heart of Namaste. So we're ready for those seated sun salutations. Nice and gentle, moving with the breath. Here we go. Inhale, hands forward, up and back. Inhale. And exhale, reach those hands forward. Inhale, reach those hands back, interlace the fingers, lift the chin, lift the nose, and then exhale, maybe lift those arms up. Inhale, reach those arms forward, lock the thumbs, up we go. And exhale to the heart, Namaste. Second round, inhale, up and back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Back to the heart, Namaste. Check that posture. Lift up tall, ears to the sky. Relaxing here through your neck. Nice and long. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale. Breathe out. Very nice. Release those feet. Let's park those feet on the floor. We're just gonna lift up tall once again. Make sure you can lift those feet up off the mat. Find your center, find your balance. Right here in the middle. Breathing, breathing. Close your eyes. Turn the head to the right, finding your center. Turning the head to the left. And to the center. From here, you can maybe bring your hands to your heart, Namaste. Feet together, knees glued. Same thing, eyes closed. Rotation right. And rotation left. Lovely. To the center, feet on the mat. Go ahead and flop those knees out. Push your heels forward and round down. Drop it forward. Easy, easy starfish pose. Nice. Scoop, round and roll. Up to the top, we're gonna go ahead and grab those feet. Hold those heels in nice and close, and let's go ahead and hang on to your ankles. So here, check in with that posture, lift tall. And then we're gonna drop the chin to the chest, and then drop the head closer to those feet. Once again, push your elbows out against those inner thighs. legs over to this side. Got a nice mermaid position here. There we go. And since we're here, let's rock out that hip, right? Just as if we were finishing a Pilates class, but this is a great, great movement so that we can really work range of movement within that hip joint. Just a little lift and lower. Good, good. Fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and release that hip. You can leave it somewhere in the middle. And let's go ahead and take a nice scoop. Reach away from your mermaid tail. Big stretch over. Good, hold it here. Feel that length down that oblique. You can drop over a little further maybe. And then scoop up to the top. Go ahead and reach towards your tail. Very nice, nice and long. Let's give it one more spinal twist before we change to the other side. So left hand, right knee, right arm forward, lift to the sky, rotate to the right. Beautiful. Back to the center. Nice. Take your mermaid tail and let's go ahead and bring it over to the other side. I brought my legs over to the right. So I'm going to work this hip and we're just going to lift and lower. Nice range of movement. Yes. Breathe as you move. Lovely. Good. Relax that hip somewhere in the middle. We're going to go ahead and reach away from your tail, but towards their tails, yes. And then scoop, reach, 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 big stretch right here through that side. And then we'll go ahead and swoop ourselves up and over. Reach towards those legs. Up to the top, and then we've got that one lovely rotation. So I've got my right hand on my left knee, left arm reaches forward, up, and over, rotate left. Good, good. Back to the center, very nice. Go ahead and bring those legs around. A couple of choices here. So you can just go ahead and bring your legs back to a nice, comfortable cross-legged position. Or you can just find a nice, easy open butterfly. But whatever is best for you, we're just going to finish up with a lovely trunk rotation. So inhale up and exhale. Very nice. Opposite way. And excellent. Up we go to the top. Very nice. Let's pay attention to your feet a little bit. So let's go ahead and stretch those legs forward, point your toes, reach those guys towards that floor. Toes extend. Go ahead and pull the toes back, a little tiptoe position, little demi point there. And then we will flex the feet, push forward through your heels. And once again, toes point, demi point, and flexion. Beautiful. Roll those ankles around. Nice big circles. And then we'll roll them around the other way. Very nice. Bring those legs together, hands down beside your hips. Push down on those hands, lift your ears to the sky. And there's our Dandasana, our stick pose. Take a breath. And relax. Very nice. Wiggle out those legs, wiggle out that upper body. Go ahead and check in with your breathing, and then we're gonna go ahead and come down onto your mats, onto your backs. So you may need to angle a little bit so that you've got some space to do that. All right, have a little sip of my little cappuccino with blue milk, yes? There we go. All right, and be sure that you've got your hamstring stretcher somewhere nearby. So, fantastic. Down we go onto that mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's go ahead and cross the ankles. And we're just gonna rock a little from side to side. So just give that back a little easy massage. Very nice. Good. Come on back to the center. Uncross those ankles. We're gonna go ahead and set those feet on the mat. And then flop your knees out and open into this nice reclining butterfly position. I'm gonna go ahead and move that baby Yoda over here for just a minute. And check in with your breath. Breathing. Very nice. Let's take that right arm up to the sky. So as we reach it up, go ahead and relax your shoulder. Let your shoulder sink down towards the floor, right? We wanna make sure we're not trying to reach up to the sky. So relax that shoulder down. Very nice and easy. Go ahead and float that arm behind you, right? Again, working range of movement. So my arm is straight, it's extended. I'm gonna go ahead and bend my elbow so that my arm comes out here into a nice military press position. So it's as if I'm just reaching here and here, trying to keep the elbow and the hand and the shoulder all on the mat at the same time, right? So right arm is back there, no problem. Bend the elbow. There's that military press position. You do what you can, right? So there we go. Inhale, extend that arm out, reach it up beside your ear. Exhale, just draw it down into that nice military press position. Try another. Inhale and exhale. Chest is open, hips are open. One more time, inhale and exhale. Very nice. You can bring this arm in, or if you want, you can leave it right where it is. You're gonna take this left arm and same thing. Reach it over your head, right? Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, right into that military press position. Take a couple of these, use your breath, right? If you're dealing with some shoulder situations, right? One side might be a little easier than the other, but just notice where that body is in space. Do what you can do and breathe. Very nice. Maybe bringing that hand back to your center. Bringing both hands back to your center, we'll go ahead and just draw both knees back in. Lovely. Parking both hands here on the floor, we're gonna press up into a nice bridge. So inhale, breathe in. And then exhale, scoop up that tailbone. Up we go, hips to the sky. There's our bridge pose. Inhale at the top. And exhale, roll through that spine to come back down to the floor. Take another, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, up we go. Inhale here at the top. And exhale, roll down. Take two more, use your breath, move every time you exhale. The next time you're nice and flat, let's hug those knees into your chest. Maybe cross your ankles and then scoop up into a tiny, tiny, tight little ball. And then we'll go ahead and release it down. Very nice. Untangle those legs, park that left foot on the floor. We're gonna find half of a dead bug. So right hand reaches down to grab your big right toe, or maybe an ankle, right? Half of a dead bug pose. There we go. So you find that position, and we'll hang out here. Trying to feel that those hips are level and balanced on the floor. Good job. Release. Right ankle then, place it over on top of that left quad. And let's find our through the hole pose. Pull those legs in just a tiny bit more, just another millimeter maybe. And then we'll release. We're gonna make a little adjustment if you can. So slide that right knee over on top of the left. Those legs are just all stacked. And then we'll reach both hands behind that left thigh and pull those legs inward. I can feel that a little bit more into my right glute, my right hip. But we'll take a breath and untangle. Untangle both legs. Let's try the other side. So first, that half of the dead bug pose. Grab that big left toe. Out we go. Hold here, level and square. We'll find that through the hole pose. So left ankle, right quad, and reach those hands. You can always use your strap here too, behind that right thigh. Pull everything in. And then release. Push that left knee over on top of the right if you can. And then one more time, reach those hands, this time behind that right thigh, and pull everything inward. Good, good. Untangle both legs, and let's just flop those knees out to the side, grab those ankles, pull those soles of the feet together. We're gonna engage your core. So inhale, breathe in, and then exhale. Scoop that nose up towards those feet, hug everything in, curl it right on up. So those elbows are still pressing out against those thighs. And then, lovely, down we go. Knees in, feet on that mat. Give everything a little wiggle. And let's just give those hammies a nice little stretch, shall we? So find your strap, loop up that right foot, hamstring stretch. Ah, the best part of your day right here. Lengthen out that right leg. Really flex that right foot. Maybe a little bit more melty back into the stretch. We'll take a breath. And then reach up, take that strap into that right hand, and let's just open that right leg out. Open out to the side, breathe here.
Excellent. We're gonna go ahead and release that right leg, and we'll just go ahead right away, switch over to the other side. So left leg goes up, a nice long sustained hamstring stretch. You're gonna park that right foot on the floor and lengthen out now that left leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Melt just a little bit further. And we'll go ahead and reach on up, take that strap into that left hand, and just open that leg out to the side, a little inner thigh stretch. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe in. And release that left leg. Release it. And go ahead and gently, as you're ready, park both feet on the floor. And take a moment here just to wiggle out a little. In fact, let's add a few windshield wiper hips, right? So hips are a little bit more loose, but still, let's duck walk your feet off the edges of your mat and just windshield wiper those hips a little bit more, right? Back to the center, go ahead and duck walk those feet back in and check in with your hips, check in with your core, check in with your breath. And then slowly, as you are ready, let's go ahead and grab a thigh and we will come right back up to the top. Oh, cappuccino time, right? So we're gonna flip over to your hands and knees. There we go. All right, so come on up, hands and knees, make sure you've got enough space. We're gonna work through a couple of cat and cow poses. I'm coming, I promise. There we go. Nice and gentle today. There. All right, good. So, hands and knees here. Let's go ahead and scoop ourselves up into cat. Nice bit of roundness there through that spinal column. Look back at those thighs. And then we'll come forth right into a nice neutral spine position. And then we're gonna drop the belly button down, lift the head, lift the glutes. And there's our cow. Good, now go ahead and scoop around back up into your cat. And drop into cow. Good, good. Take a few of these, mooing and meowing. It is optional. Return to a nice neutral spine position. So we get that lovely range of movement there through that back, yes? Hopefully you haven't spent all day or don't intend to spend all day, slumping, but all day thinking about that posture. So very nice. Go ahead and just give yourself a little puppy to the right. And a little puppy to the left. Good. And back to the center. Very nice. Thank you, Montag. I can come forward a little bit on my mat now.
Beautiful. So that tummy is still pulled in. We want to support that back a bit, right? But you're still breathing. Let's go ahead and find a nice balance. So let's find your tiger. We're going to reach that right leg back. And then today we're just going to take this left hand and float it back as well. So both appendages reaching behind you. Lift up long through your ears and find your center. If you are feeling fancy, close your eyes. Fantastic. And everything comes back to that now. Force inhale, breathe in. And let's try the other side. So left leg, float it back. Right hand, float it back. Lift your ears and maybe close your eyes. And excellent. Back we go, all fours. We're gonna sit back into Balasana. So go ahead and send those hind parts back out there. And then we're gonna send my arms really super forward. Drop my elbows to the mat and my forehead. Widen those knees if you need to. If you can, bend your elbows, take your hands and park them on your back. So we get a little tricep stretch here. Fantastic. Untangle. Let's go ahead and come on up into Thunderbolt. Right here. Yes. Nice, easy seated position. And then we're going to make our way up to standing. Super easy today, right? And all fours, tuck your toes. Up we go. Give it a nice down dog. Pause here, stretch your calves. Good. Maybe shift that weight to one foot. And the other foot. Good job. Both feet. Walk those feet forward or step your hands back. We're going to take your time and scoop and round up to the top. Good. Once you get there, how about we roll those shoulders? Inhale up and exhale down. Very nice. Core, check it. Yes. Lifted long. Check your posture. Check your center. And we'll just float your toes off that mat. And float them back down. Very nice. Bring your hands to your heart at Namaste. Palms pressed together. Lock those thumbs. Inhale, breathe in. Maybe lift up that right knee into stork. Easy stork balance. And we'll go ahead and lower. And we're going to place those toes on the opposite side of that standing leg. So lifted long. Let's dip away. So I'm dipping to the right. Right toes are crossed over to the left, and then dipping to the right. And we'll come on up to the center. We're going to take a swan dive in this position. So inhale, scoop. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back up. And lower your hands to your heart. Namaste. Good. Untangle. Good. Both feet on that mat. Lift up long. Inhale, breathe in. And up we go. Good. Stork. Toes cross, lifted, dipping left. And to the center, swan dive forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And
untangle. Let's try that one more time. Each side, same thing. Find your center, right leg up. Right foot down. Good, dip right. And up, swan dive. To the center. Other side, one more time, left leg up, balance and stork. Down we go, ground those left toes, dip it. And up, and a swan dive. To the center, untangle, and then right back, weight on 2 feet. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, release it. Very nice. Give everything a nice little wiggle, no problem. And let's just give ourselves a big, wide stance. There we go. So a big, wide stance on our mat. I've got my toes angled out just a little bit. I'm gonna bring my hands forward, right here to the floor, relax my neck and look behind me. If you'd like to drop down into ostrich, you most certainly can. That just means we bring our elbows to the floor. Lifting yourselves up. Make sure your toes are angled here out to the side. We're just going to give ourselves a little moon salutation pose. So I'm going to walk my hands over to the right and I'm going to sink into that right knee. My right knee heads over those right toes. If you like, you can pull those left toes off the floor. That's up to you. But you just find a nice pose and breathe. When you're ready, come on up through the center, shift over to the other side. Knees over toes. Good, come through the center. See, there we go. First side. Much better, my feet were a little far apart. Yes. And second side. Fantastic, come on back to the center. We're gonna go ahead and duck walk those feet in. I'm going to rotate here to the side. We'll do a couple of sun breaths. Slide your hands up onto your shins. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold it forward. 2 more sun breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Find your down dog. And then we'll just gently release your knees to the mat. Release your toes. Sit it on back into Balasana. Give it one more good stretch. And scoopy, scoopy. Up to the top. Very nice. From here, let's go ahead and flip over onto your hind parts. And we're going to gently roll down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. massage out that back. We've got one more lovely, excellent spinal twist coming up. So breathe here. Flop those arms of yours out to the side, T position. Take both knees over to the right. And both knees over to the left. And lovely. Back to the center. Give that back a little attention, a little rock side to side. You can draw your arms here down beside you. And then wiggle your way into a nice relaxed position for Yoga Nidra, right? So whatever you need to do, I'm gonna pull baby Yoda right on over there again, right? So you find your comfy position. Socks, sweatshirts, Jedi robes, right? Whatever you need in order to be comfortable. Maybe you need a little pillow, right? You wiggle yourselves into that nice relaxed position for our remaining time. And once you get there, check in with your body. What does your body need? Does it need a little extra lengthening? Does it need a little bit more breath? So you give yourself time to figure out what it is you need. And then we're gonna make sure that all of your bits are easy and relaxed as we make our way out towards that place of quiet. So in your space, all snuggled in, right? Eyes closed. Let's go ahead and take in a breath. Inhale, breathe in. And then exhale, soften the body, release the body. Melt everything down into your mat. I'm gonna let go through the toes. Soften up through the feet, the heels and the ankles as well. Let go through the shins, the calves and the knees. Exhaling through your thighs and your hips. Softening through the core, the tummy, the glutes, the lower back. Melting through the torso, both the chest, the back, the shoulders, all points in between. Let's go ahead and melt that right arm down into the floor. And we will melt that left arm down into the floor as well. Here, you might wish to turn your head a little from side to side, relax your neck, soften up your ears, relax all the features of the face. Just find that nice, quiet position with your body in this relaxed area. Tuning into your breath and just feeling that breath move through the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Easy breath. And then from that breath, let's come inward to the mind. Just find that gentle, soft, easy space where you're always serene, easy, and tranquil. Let's hover in this space and enjoy a few moments of peace.
Just bring your focus back into your space and back into your breath. Go ahead and deepen that breath. Go ahead and reestablish that Dirga Shvasan. Inhaling energy and light. And exhaling everything your body doesn't need. And slowly here, start to wiggle those fingers and toes around. Maybe give that body a stretch. We're going to roll over onto your side. Hang out here for just another moment. If you'd like, you can press on up into a seated position. You can stay right where you are as well, but let's close your eyes and come inward for a final moment of quiet. Loka, Samasta, Sakino, Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. Thank you so much for being with me today for Star Wars Yoga. Namaste, right? We had our baby Yoda. We have our dark side over here, who is all kinds of passed out. And as always, as I scoot him right over here to remind you to wash your paws. Please do remember, take care of yourselves, be good to yourselves, be kind to yourselves, get your vitamin D, hydrate, and go wash these paws. So again, we were Star Wars Yoga tonight, so as you settle up your tauntaun and you head out into the universe to battle light and dark, remember all of those important things. So namaste. And a special shout out to my college roommate, Andrea, for sending me The Child, right? Season 2 trailer dropped today. So we're all very excited at this house. So namaste, and may the force be with you.